Things are so bad for the National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula, a man who had a say in Bungoma County, a man who could dictate to be elected in Bungoma County, now is getting tough moments. Now is getting rough moments in Bungoma County as Edwin Sifuna's wave has swept everything. But now, realizing that, Moses Wetangula has begged Edwin Sifuna to avoid ODM because they have chased him, and he's asking Sifuna to join Ford Kenya party so that they can join hands and lead the people of Bungoma County to the right way. Listen to this.
And from time to time I call him. No manyezoli ukhinochisa chindala omwenye sinandanya la asimia omwene sinanda wati lo mkhana olkho kesi yalikari no bona so basimia bukhino no kalukhe ngone khome khol papa we fwe kalukhe because you have value and we can see the value.
Here, Moses Wetangula was using a native language, but I'll break it for you. Here is asking Edwin Sifuna because he sees him as a valuable man, especially from Bungoma County, and now he's asking him to join forces with him, especially to join his party, for the Kenya party, so that they can give the people of Bungoma County a direction. Remember, Edwin Sifuna comes from Bungoma County. He is a Bukusu, and there are chances that the people of Bungoma County now they are fed up with Wetangula and they want new blood, and that is Edwin Sifuna. If I take you back a little, Moses Wetangula was a man of his word, was a man who could dictate, was a man who would pull strings here and there in Bungoma County. In fact, many seats in Bungoma County of many people, they are elected using for the Kenya party. He's a man who had so much influence, and that is why people respected Wetangula so much. I want you to remember that during the time he was vying for an elective seat as a senator, he could go unopposed. He could go, in fact, even now, maybe right now, yeah, things have changed. But if he wanted in 2022 to vie for any other seat, maybe he could take it. Because many people in Bungoma County really loved Moses Wetangula so much. But now that one is no more. Recently, there is a video I did when Edwin Sifuna went to visit Muhisa Kitui. You remember Muhisa Kitui, is so influential equally and is the spokesperson of the opposition team. He is the spokesperson. So Edwin Sifuna wanted to talk to him, being, people, they come from the same community, being a Bukusu equally. Edwin Sifuna asked him to organize a meeting with the Bukusu Council of Elders, and they met at the compound of Mukisa Kitui. I don't know how people knew that Edwin Sifuna was there. There is like a movement, there is some wave. Mimi ndio Sifuna, sisi ndio Sifuna, So they stormed the compound of Mukisa Kitui, demanding that Edwin Sifuna should address them. You can imagine the love. That love was initially enjoyed by Moses Wetangula, who is now the National Assembly Speaker. So Edwin Sifuna even had the public address system. So they finished the meeting with the Council of Elders. They welcomed him. And I told you that in the other video that, Edwin Sifuna is young. So he wouldn't be crowned as an elder, as a Bukusu elder. But the intention was to crown him as the elder, but now miaka yake ilikaa ndogo kidogo. So they said that they were welcoming him and applauding him for what he's doing for the country, pointing out loopholes in the William Ruto's administration, and telling him to go on because he is representing the Kenyan mwananchi, especially the Bungoma County people, right. So after the meeting ended, Sifuna, in fact, even promised the Wazes that he will never back down and he will never betray them unless they betray them or they be bought. He made a declaration that he will never be bought by Kasongo. So later on, he made a statement. You know, people, he reached some shopping center from, on his way from Kisaki to his home. And then people barricaded the roads. They told him, no, you need to address us. So Edwin Sifuna stood on the podium on top of, of his vehicle to address the nation. Let me call the nation. The people, the Bungoma nation. He never had even the public address system. He was talking to them mouth to mouth. Till an arrangement was made. Within seconds, the public address system was brought. And here, they made a declaration. They asked the people of Bungoma to stop glorifying someone, to stop electing people based on Ford Kenya party. In fact, he told them that Ford Kenya is going to be dead soon. Remember, all those people who are in Kenya Kwanza government, William Ruto had ordered them to fold their parties, especially from the Western Kenya region. He was aiming at Mudavadi. He was aiming at Wetangula. So Musalia Mudavadi folded his, but Moses Wetangula is a little bit cheeky. He doesn't want to fold his because he knows his strength, his bargaining power lies on that party. Yeah, so Edwin Sifuna knows this, and the people from Bungoma themselves, they said they are not going to elect anyone from Ford Kenya because they are betrayal. Moses Wetangula has betrayed the people of Bungoma. In as much as he is in government, there is nothing but the people of Bungoma are getting. Edwin Sifuna further told the people that in as much as anyone is in government, that man is eating alone with his family and his several wives, perhaps, but not the people. The people of Bungoma are still struggling. That's why I was telling them to elect the people who can support them, the people who can protect the interests of the common mwananchi. Mtu anaweza linda mwananchi. You know, he was bringing in the movement theme, the movement slogan, linda mwananchi. And therefore, Moses Wetangula now has realized that things are not good for him. Ground imemkataa. He has realized that people now are singing Mimi Ndio Sifuna in the home ground where he was giving commands, in the home ground where he was, pointing out issues. I remember there is a day he attended a burial ceremony in Bungoma, and while speaking, someone shouted one term. He even called out to that man, telling him that, neza tuma polisi wakushike. People do not fear anymore. People don't fear him. The Bungoma people don't fear him the way they used to, because they found someone else, and that person is Edwin Sifuna. And for that reason, Moses Wetangula is now begging. He's asking Edwin Sifuna to come to his party for the Kenya. He's begging him to join for the Kenya party because he has seen that the ground has shifted. Because Edwin Sifuna is now the talk of the town. In fact, even mentioned that he's seen that Edwin Sifuna is valuable in future. Not in future. It is because he has seen what Edwin Sifuna can do. He has seen the masses that are following him. He has seen the amount of people Edwin Sifuna pulls in his rallies. I don't know what you're thinking on Wetangula begging Edwin Sifuna, but you can rate your comment down there. Perhaps it can form the basis of what we're gonna talk in the next video. If you are new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Equally, hit the notification bell, turn it on so that you can be receiving communication through notifications when we've uploaded a new video.